Welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we went to... What did we do? Oh, we got our gym badge, and we fought our rival. Honestly, I can't remember because I actually just had to redo Pokemon Fire Red episode 13. I think that's when we first bring it in. But today, we're actually heading to the Pokemon League. And this music's playing, which doesn't really fit this part of the game. It's kind of weird. And this guy has to leave the Boulder badge. Basically, what we're going to be going through right now is we're going to run across these. I guess they have policemen in uniforms on, but I don't know why they're really policemen going to Pokemon League. But they basically like, hey, do you have certain badges? Interesting note, you can actually come back here every time you get a badge and just run through here until you have, like, unless you don't have a certain badge. Like, say if you have the Volcano badge, you can come back and you can go until you have the Volcano badge. Or you ask until, you know, you have the Earth badge. And then they're like, nope, sorry, you can't come through here anymore. Which I think is a really nice touch. But yeah, that's basically it. And honestly, this is a long episode, and honestly, I had nothing to talk about for most of this until maybe the ending. So honestly, I'm just gonna bullshit my way through this episode because I have nothing to talk about through this. I've tried to do this episode at least. This is my third time trying to do this. So recently, we had the release of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I got both on the same day, thanks to the old parents. The Pants parents, I guess that's the name I'm going to give them today. But I have been playing Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I have unlocked all the characters, all the stages. I'm really enjoying it. Actually, so far, I think it's a better game than Brawl, and that's pretty impressive, I think. Do I like it more than Melee, though? That's saved for another day. And actually, a little note, I don't know if I'll actually this is in the works, or it's in the planning stages. I have thought about doing a full, like, if you guys have ever watched them Call Me Johnny, he did a full retrospective of Super Smash Bros. In 23 minutes, which is fucking impressive. I gotta give him a hand on that one. I've actually thought about doing, not something similar to that, or basically I do separate reviews on every Smash Bros. Game. And basically, well, the only one I can't do is 3DS because I can't capture the footage, so I'd have to use the footage on YouTube. But I'm debating on doing that, basically, where I just review the Smash game because it's something I always want to do. If I don't do that, I'll just stay for long. I am doing a retrospective anyway, but that's a thing. So I may do that one day. That's an idea though. But this is Victory Road. It is a dungeon, a very boring dungeon, I think, because there's so many random battles here, and I don't know. I never really liked this place, but this is a perfect place to grind your Pokemon for the Pokemon League. So it's a good thing, I guess. So I already talked about Smash Wii U. Okay, the game looks very pretty, I guess. We're going to see 6 frames per second. Yanlan's actually good. I was actually impressed by that. Yeah. I don't really know what to say for that. I mean, it's just, I played it and I'll do a retrospective of it eventually. Because I'm actually going to do an impressions video of Smash Wii U and Smash 3DS pretty soon. They may already be out by the time this video goes up, I'm not really sure. And also, I'll be doing a impression video, like how I did with X and Y and Black and White 2 over Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Because, why not? Get it? Why not? It's Pokemon. Yeah, so far I'm actually playing through Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and at the time of this recording, I have 5 gym badges, and I'm about to fight the 6th gym leader in Fortree City. I think it's the name of the city. Or town, whatever it is. But, you know, I'm liking it so far. It's a pretty fun game. I mean, it's a better version of Gen 3, but, you know. There are things that bother me about it, and there are things that don't. But, you know, I like it so far, and that'll probably be the version I'll do Gen 3 of if I can record it. Hopefully by then I'd have a 3DS capture, because I do want to get one day. So I can do, you know, like Kid Icarus Uprising, and, actually, Kirby may do Majora's Mask 3D, for whenever it gets Majora's Mask. It depends, actually. On how I feel. Actually, I don't know. It depends. If Majora's Mask 3D, because I've heard that it's gonna have extra stuff. If it does, then I'll cover that version, or I could just record that stuff from that. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. But I don't know. I was actually getting bored the other day. We're only 5 minutes in, I'm actually running out of stuff to talk about already. But I was thinking, about here you can actually have to choose what you want between the items. On the one I got was a rare candy. If you choose the other one, it is TM, I think 26, which is Dragon Claw, which is a pretty good dragon type move. I can recommend if you have something like, well, if you have a dragon type Pokemon. I think Charizard can learn it too. But, I was actually, every once in a while, I get bored, and I plan out, like, LPs I'm gonna do. And I was just thinking stuff I could do. And then, yeah, I picked stuff like, God of War, yes, it's gonna happen one day, next year, probably. And, I mean, I have, like, Pokemon Crystal and stuff on that. Like, for the upcoming year, like, 2015. And I got to the Zelda game, and I said a long time ago that I want to do Wind Waker HD. And I still want to do Wind Waker HD, don't get me wrong. But, for some reason... some very odd reason, I honest to God consider maybe doing Skyward Sword next year. I don't know why. When I hate that game, I mean, I don't hate the game, I just don't like it. But, I really considered it for some reason. I don't know why I considered doing Skyward Sword when I mean, I'll go tell you here, I'm not gonna do Skyward Sword for a long time. I don't plan to, at least. But, like, it's a lot. I mean, Josh talked about this today. We were talking about Zelda. I actually think at the time of this recording, me and him were talking about it. I think he's playing Wind Waker HD at the moment. And we were talking about Zelda games, and I was talking about how, you know, Wind Waker's my favorite, and he was talking like, this isn't his favorite, but he was talking about, like, Twilight Princess and stuff, saying, like, how it gets a lot of hate. And I can agree, Twilight Princess gets a lot of hate, and honestly, I think it kind of deserves a lot of it, because Twilight Princess is kind of meh in my book. But, the thing is, if you really think about it, well, here's the thing we can talk about too, and I mentioned something like, why did Wind Waker get an HD remake? Because it still looks pretty good. Like, the original still looks pretty damn good, I think, for the GameCube and today's standards. Because the cell shading, cell shading always, man, it doesn't really ever look bad, I don't think. But it made me wonder, why did Wind Waker get the, well, I know my answer was wrong, but I have to say. But, while Wind Waker got the HD remake, you would think, the game that honestly I think deserved it more, well, not deserved it, Twilight Princess, I'm shocked didn't get an HD remake, because if you look at Twilight Princess now, the game doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look, you know, up to snuff. Like, back in like, when it first came out, we were like, oh my god, this game looks pretty good. But if you look at it now, due to age, it looks pretty bleh. I think that's the model-wise, so the models of Twilight Princess look pretty bad. They're, like, real jagged looking, I think. And that's just because, you know, hardware is advanced, as I said. But I'm kind of shocked that didn't get it. Because that's the game that I thought a lot of people really loved. Well, Twilight Princess, I don't think the hype for that really started until a few years ago. Because when it first came out, a lot of people loved Twilight Princess, but I don't know. It's how every Zelda game does, I think. A Zelda game comes out, it's hated a lot, but then a few years later, people love it. I mean, look at Wind Waker and Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, a lot of people hated it when it first came out. A few years later, it built up like a huge fan base out of nowhere. And then, look at it now, it's getting a remake on the 3DS. Same with Wind Waker. Everybody hated Wind Waker at first, except for me and a few other people. And now look at Wind Waker. You know, it came back and people love it. And honestly, I still think Wind Waker is the best combat system in any Zelda game. By far. Not by far, but it's pretty good. It's a weird cycle like that people will hate a Zelda game and like it a few years later. And I don't know if Skyward Sword will be like that, because, I mean, Skyward Sword usually was a mixed bag, considering a lot of people, like, either people really liked it or people really hated it. And no, IGN, Skyward Sword did not need a 10 out of 10. That's way too high for that game. Even, I don't like Skyward Sword, but it does not deserve a 10 out of 10 at all. I would not give it, like, a 4 or anything. No, the game does not deserve a 4. It's playable. But a 10 out of 10 is too high. Skyward Sword, it's a game, and it's not a terrible game at that. It's just that, I don't hate motion controls. Motion controls, I think, it's a thing that you either like or you really hate. It's your opinion on what you think of that. If you don't like the game, then that's not your fault, honestly. And it's the motion controls' fault. If the motion controls work, which Skyward Sword, they work every once in a while, I think. And I don't know why, for some reason, I have trouble with them, because it's just a weird thing, I guess. But, you know, I forgot the total point I'm trying to make now. I don't know. I don't really see the big deal of, like, I don't know. I completely forgot the fuck I'm talking about. Wow. But I don't know. I don't know what, I'll go back to what I was talking about earlier. I don't know what Zelda game I should do. Like, I want to do Wind Waker HD, but then a part of me really wants to do Link to the Past. And I don't know. I've heard, I've honestly considered doing a blind run of, Minish Cap. Because I've never played that, and I hear people love it, and I'm like, you know, I could give it a shot. But I've considered going and playing through Minish Cap for an LP one day. I know it's on the eShop, so it'd be easy to record. Plus, I can just do an emulator recording if I really want to. But I need to. Here's the question of the day: is The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap any good? Actually, I heard it's good. I think Zach, which is over I believe he told me that he played and he said he really liked it. So maybe one day I'll give Minish Cap a shot. That would actually be a pretty fun LP, I think. It'd be a 2D. But most people, like, I've seen more 3D Zelda LPs than I do 2D Zeldas. I mean, like, you know, when I was new Zelda game, like Link to the Between Worlds, and that came out, there were a ton of LPs because, you know, new game, you know, get views. But, I've actually seen more 3D. It's like how, like, Mario 64 is. You always see LPs of Mario 64. Like, everybody, including me, has done a Let's Play of Mario 64, I think. At least, if you haven't done it yet, you're gonna do it eventually. It's like Mega Man 2. But, like, it's the same way with 3D Zelda. Everybody has done Ocarina of Time. Everybody will, well, okay, eventually you'll do Ocarina of Time. It's a weird, I think. If you don't, I don't know. It's a thing that bothers me, I guess. I do think that, like, there are games, like, I just super off topic, but, there are games that do get over LP'd, I think. Like, Mario 64 gets there's way too many damn LPs of that game. I mean, I recorded an LP of it, but, you know... Yeah, that dude said something it sounded racist. But, you know... There are games that get too many LPs, I think. Like, especially something like, you know, Mario 64, Mega Man 2, as Sonic Adventure 2, for an example. What else is there? Oh, Pokemon, you know, Generation 1, that gets LP'd a lot. I mean, I'm doing a fucking LP. I'm watching footage of it right now, so... But, I'm gonna say I'm watching footage. I'm not really watching footage. I'm honestly just talking random crap. But, you know, there's so many games that get it over, like, LP'd. And I mean, I understand why. Because, I mean, it's a game everybody plays and they love it. It's also like Sonic 06. There's so many fucking LPs of that game that it's insane. I mean, I hate the game, and I may record that one day. I have to be like, have a gun to my head, but, you know, I'll LP it eventually. It's the same with Sonic Boom. I'm gonna LP it eventually. But there's so many LPs of that game. I don't know why I'm making a big deal of this, but God. Speaking of which, Sonic Boom, it did get a ton of shit by the time it was released, and I've seen gameplay of it, and it does not look that good. I mean, I'm gonna get it for Christmas, and I'll play it, and I'll do a Let's Play of it eventually. But I'm certainly looking forward to it for all the wrong reasons. At least I can make fun of Boom. Lost World, I can't make fun. Lost World just pisses me off, honestly. And by the way, I actually have recorded footage for a Lost World LP. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, though. But I have that recorded. And I have the RAWs ready for whenever I decide to record the commentary for it. I just don't know what I'm going to record it. Probably next year. It'll actually probably be, like, not a filler Let's Play. If I ever run out of content again, I'll just be like, you know what? Lost World. By that, I mean, it'll probably happen pretty soon, knowing me. I'm like, you know, I got college. I don't have time to record. But, you know, I'll do Lost World one day. Which will probably next year. I don't know, though. What is a game that you guys think there are too many Let's Plays of. I've already done a whole discussion over this, and I still have 10 minutes to go. I don't know what else to talk about, really. Oh, here's something. Victory Roads, I guess. I can tell that. There's been a Victory Road in every mainstream Pokemon game. When it comes to Victory Roads, I don't really like the one we're in right now, which is Generation 1. I don't really like Gen 2s, I don't like Gen 3s, I don't like Gen 4, especially hate Gen 4s. I like Gen 5s and I like Gen 6s, but I don't know, I've never really been a huge fan of Victory Road. I see why it's a thing, but I've never really liked it. I think it's too long. I think that's a long thing with a lot of Pokemon, especially like, you know how we have Mount Moon, like Rock Tunnel. I think some dungeons in Pokemon go on for way longer than they really need to. Maybe it's just me. Like, I know when I recorded this, I think I'm trying to think of what it was. I think the amount of time that we record this was about 42 minutes, and that's something, I don't even know what I'm doing. I mean, I do know what I'm doing when I'm playing this, but it's mostly because I ran into a lot of wild Pokemon, I think, and the battles took me a little while, just because I'm kind of under-leveled. And Jigglypuff must kill Jigglypuff. The son of Satan has returned. By the way, why the hell do you have a level 42 Jigglypuff? I mean, Wigglytuff is Satan too, but this is Satan. Jigglypuff is it's the Satan, basically. And I actually think that is the last time we will see Jigglypuff in this Let's Play. Hopefully it's the last time we ever see it, but it won't be. Satan will make its return. You know, I am shocked that I have not made it's Super Smash Bros. Wii U. I have not had me fight Jigglypuff, like my me fight Jigglypuff yet. I should probably do that. Man, this battle's going on for a long time. Let's see, what's something else I can talk about? So, we're actually on, by the time this is going up, it should be around, well, no, this LP will finish before Christmas comes around, or before Christmas comes. But this should come out in December. So, I know it'll come out in December because I'm recording this the day before Thanksgiving. What are some games that, you guys are wanting for Christmas this year, I guess? I'm planning to get, I'm so fucking bored, I don't know what to talk about! But, I'm planning to get, Sonic Boom, what else? Hyrule Warriors, that looks pretty fun, The Wonderful 101, I guess. Rayman Legends. By the way, LP of that eventually. I don't know. So I guess I'm with this. Hyrule Warriors, I actually don't know how. I do want to LP that one day, because I like Dynasty Warriors a lot. They're really fun games. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though, because I think that would get boring to talk about after a while. Because that's not. I don't think you can post on. At least I can't. I don't know if you can. I mean, that'd be hard for me. So I'd have to get somebody to record that with me. And honestly, I think we would get bored doing that post-con, so I'd have to find somebody that would want to record live-com of that game with me. I don't know who. I have someone in mind, but it's that they would want to record that with me. Other Christmas games I can still have out. Okay, I want to get this game, but I don't. It's technically for the PlayStation 3, but I can't get it because I don't. Well, I mean, I can get it, but I don't want to get it because I want the PS4 version. That's Little Big Planet 3. I do own the first Little Big Planet. I have not finished it though. I need to. It's just I got stuck with crap I had to do. And I like Little Big Planet. It's a fun series, and I do want to get to it one day. But you know, Little Big Planet 3 looks apparently got like decent reviews. It's not as high as the first two, but you know. I'll get to it one day. I need to finish 1, then play 2, and then get to 3. I'll play 1. Well, actually, I do know the Geotrix. I think he said he wanted to record that one day. So yeah, Little Big Planet Let's Play coming in the future. Maybe next year. Probably actually next year. I don't know. Well, we can actually record that live call. That's one of the only games I think me and him can record live call. See, that's what sucks, is that I wish on a fish, that's a terrible line, that I had people who are more around my schedule to record. I don't know. And then me and Geo can actually do a Big Planet, and me and the wardrobe guys can only just record it, I guess, but, you know. We should actually... Yeah, okay, it wouldn't going up by now, but I think what I'm working with, we may be working on it maybe with LP. Yorving May, if we actually start that Let's Play. I don't know. God, will this part just end already? I have nothing to talk about! And the sad thing is the next episode's pretty long. At least the next episode, it's gonna be long, but at least that stuff gets done, and it's such an interesting part. But God, this part just... not... So, Super Smash Bros. 4 for Wii U is out now. Who is your main? My main, I mean, who do you like to play as the most? For me, it is... Lucina, Shulk, Mega Man, Link. That's about it. I actually like every character in the game. By the way, this is Blastoise. This is the final evolution of Squirtle and Wartortle. Actually, this is the first time we actually seen Blastoise right now. Blastoise, though, is pretty awesome. One of my favorite Pokemon ever. And we just killed it. But, you know, Blastoise is totally worth it. It's a great Pokemon. Yeah, I like Smash 4 for Wii U. But this part end already. We have 3 minutes left. Like, are you gonna make me resort to the tears? I mean, just end the episode. Oh my god, I feel bad for you guys having to watch this. But I'm not gonna redo this, because I've made it this far, and I can't make it back through. I can't. Why did I not edit this part out? Why? Why did I not edit this out? Oh my god. This part's so boring. I knew this part was gonna be boring. From the moment I recorded, I was like, dude, I'm gonna be so fucking bored when I record this. This is why having 2 people on Postcom is actually pretty good. Just because you have people you can talk to about random stuff. Yeah. So, I guess I can talk about the future. I don't know. What the fuck to talk about? Oh my god. Double battle, last double battle in the game. Actually, I think it's the last trainer battle before the Pokemon League. They're gonna have Nido Queen and Nido King. We fucked this guys before. Pretty cool that lets you fight. So we're actually gonna throw out what's a ninja? Shinju and Hypnosis. I see the end in sight. Oh my god, it's getting ready to end. But, you know. I could just end the video right here. But I can't. I have to talk. Well, that was a battle, and we're right in the part. Thank God. I like recording, don't get me wrong, but damn it, this part is boring, and I'm sorry that it had to be like this. This guy here will actually teach you, what's the move? Double Edge. Double Edge is actually a really strong normal type move, but it does have recoil damage. So if you want to move that does some damage, but you're still gonna get hurt, go have a double Edge. But guys, we're heading to the Pokemon League, Indigo Plateau, where we'll be facing the Elite Four. But we'll be doing that in the next episode. See you guys then.